My name is Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor with the IRS. Welcome to my YouTube station. It's the home of the 5-minute or less video. Yeah, I can tell you what you need to know in 5 minutes. I worked at IRS for a decade. I've been in private practice for 4 decades in IRS in taxpayer defense. I have a whole team of former IRS agents. If you want to, I'm on TV a lot. You can look at my interviews on my website at 777irs.com. I should be good. I've been doing this for a really long time. Anyway, you can contact me. Information's below if you need to. But today, oh, by the way, I do these videos for 3 reasons, so you don't get ripped off. That many of them are educational, and lastly, I like to tell you what an insider from IRS thinks about a subject, so at least you know the truth. Are you behind on your taxes? A lot of people are. My guess is about 10 to 15 million people are behind on their taxes, and there's a really simple way to get back in the system. It's a worry-free way to get back, and you don't have to worry. A lot of people really called me in the last 6 months. It's kind of like been on their heart. It's been pounding on them to get their tax returns filed for a whole bunch of reasons. Sometimes it's the wife, sometimes it's on their conscience, sometimes they see an IRS commercial, they hear IRS is going to be hiring all these people, and then all of a sudden you start seeing these ads for your tax return because we're tax season. People do this, but I just want you to know there's a very simple way to get back in the system if you're behind on taxes. So I don't want you to get all caught up in this. I'm not an alarmist. First of all, IRS only needs your last 6 years. There's an IRS Policy Statement, 5-133, that only requires the last 6 years of your returns. We can prepare your returns and get you back in the system worry-free. Let me just tell you how this process goes. We pull an IRS transcript, or you can pull your own IRS transcript on irs.gov. You can pull your account history transcript and your wage and income, and their IRS is going to tell you over the last 6 years how much money you've made. So if you're a wage earner, you can just go and prepare your own returns. If you're not sure, you don't want to deal with IRS, you can hire us, whoever the hell you want to hire, and get your tax returns filed. If you're self-employed, it's a little bit of a different story. They will have your 1099s, maybe not your W-2s, and sometimes people like us or whoever you choose will have to reconstruct your income by pulling up bank statements or finding out what records and documents you have and preparing the last 6 years worth of returns. There's a little more work in doing it, but it's not much more to overcome. You send those search returns to IRS, and in the meantime, we figure an exit strategy on how you're going to pay that tax. IRS is going to either go ahead and put you in a currently non-collectible file, a payment agreement, or you may be able to settle your debt for pennies on a dollar through the offer. Everything depends, though, on your current financial statement. So what we do is we get your financial statement, we analyze it well before IRS looks at it, and we find out what we can do to your case to help you get a better deal, in fact, with Internal Revenue Service. So once again, the key if you're behind on taxes, it's simple. You get your returns filed, you hire someone who can do it, someone who can pull the IRS transcripts, or you pull the transcripts, get your returns in, but IRS isn't going to audit you, they're not going to put you in prison. At some times, that's the biggest thing. People, oh, can you put me in prison? No, IRS isn't going to put you in prison. All they want is your tax returns on file. So all this stuff you're worrying about in your head, you really don't need to worry. You don't lose any sleep over this. One call and you can start to get this off your chest and off your back. Anyway, if you have any questions, leaving in the comments section. We're welcome to represent you. We can prepare your returns and work out some sort of settlement with IRS. Anyway, if this video was helpful to you, by the way, just don't get caught up. Just file your returns. Please, if you'd go ahead, give me a subscription. That would be really helpful. Thank you very much. And if you have any questions, you're welcome to go ahead and contact me. Thank you.